Alright, so we're working on the 1997 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme SL. That's an important thing to note because it's a lot different than a lot of them. That's how it looks when I got it out, took it out just now. Left the dipstick tube on. Alright, here's something that my book said to take this out, but I left it on because it was a lot easier to just take those two nuts off, okay? The other thing is, I left this intact. That may get pulled out for the installation. Alright. Once this side was loose over here, I was able to just pull the transmission to the passenger side and get that loose with pry bars from underneath. Okay, there's the transmission mount. Of course, everything needs to be cleaned up now. I want it to be looking really sharp before I even put the new tranny in. I did take this one off. I think I'm going to finish the other side so when I go together I can be real careful putting it into right there. You got to put it in and make sure it's seated as you do the one on that side right there. New torque converter goes with the transmission. So there you have it. This way we're going to have a brand new engine, which isn't done yet as far as I want it to be, to put it in before it's installed. I think everything is going to go back together just the way I took it out. We'll put the transmission in next. Then we'll put the engine in, because I'm doing things different than what the books say. Although I think I could have dropped the whole thing through the bottom, but if I dropped everything through the bottom, I'm pretty sure that these exhaust manifolds won't fit going through the bottom. I still got to put the one on this side also. So we're going to maintain the same procedure. Alright, there's the jacks I used to support it. Because once you get that one loose, the drive axle on the passenger side, there is nothing to hold up the transmission, okay? It's supposed to be bolted to the engine, but obviously there wasn't an engine in there. So you do need to support it if you don't have your engine in and you're doing it like this. This is just the way things turned out. You know, you have a budget to deal with. Like if I was broke, I would have had to put the engine in on top of the old tranny. But that didn't happen. Thank God. So now to go ahead with preparing the core, which in order to do that, I'll need to transfer this to the new transmission and the dipstick tube to the new transmission and shift lever to the new transmission. Okay. Notice it's electronic. Yes, your cable moves this, but the electronic part is for the actuators or servos inside the throttle body, which I've been inside one of these transmissions and I know exactly what they look like. So that is extremely important. And this will have to go onto the new transmission. My book said, you know, go get in there and take these out from the bottom, but that looked to be extremely difficult. So I'm doing it this way. This is John Moody signing off.